Do you ever just have one of those days? Hey guys, Laura here from What Laura Likes. So this is another chatty video because I wanted to talk about what happened on Monday and what it made me think about, because let's just say it's very easy to be hypocritical, because here I am talking to you guys about remembering your death and to work on your Lenten actions and just to generally, never, offer up your sufferings, and then boom, I'm hit with my own suffering, and wow, that is a game changer, and that is hard. And so I just wanted to chat for a minute about a couple things. I wanted to also talk about a little bit about homemaking and what happens when you get ill. So if that's something that interests you, stay tuned. My battery is about to die, so I'm going to see how far I can get on this video with it before it dies. So, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Laura. I'm a homeschooling mommy of 2, and we talk a lot about Catholicism on this channel. We also talk about homeschooling, minimalism, lifestyle, all that comes into that. So I get allergy shots, and on Monday I got my shot. Same as usual. Well, it's my allergy season. April is the absolute worst. Last year I literally went to the hospital thinking I was dying because this place that we live in now, the allergies are no joke and my body does not like it. So I have been getting shots, but I wasn't consistent. So I'm not even halfway through the doses. You got to do about 40 shots. I think I'm on shot 13. And it's really hard because if you miss one, you have to go back to, it's really, okay. And then next week, anyway, so I got my shot, had a reaction, wasn't sure if I was going to have to go to the hospital or what, had some Benadryl, got home, pretty much just slept all day. And then yesterday was Tuesday, and I had a little bit of coffee in the morning, and boom, reaction again. Don't know if it was the coffee, don't know if it was almond milk, don't know if it's just the histamines and the caffeine, because if you guys look into high histamine, low histamine foods, there's just a plethora, pretty much everything has histamine in it. Some things make mast cells, anyway, it's a whole thing. So pretty much I'm afraid to eat. So anyway, there goes keto out the door, because pretty much all foods I eat on keto are high histamine foods. So anyway, so yesterday I was feeling pretty sorry for myself. I was yelling at my kids. My husband's even like, can you just tone it down? And it's just you get into this mode when you're in suffering, and you start, and yes, at the beginning of the day, I was like, I'm offering this up for the souls in purgatory. I'm good, okay, I'm gonna be okay. And then it just got to the point where I was just irritable because I wanted to be outside with my kids. It's beautiful out, and I don't get to be outside. And I wanted to clean my house, but I was just tired, and so it just got messy. And it's just one of those things where it has to hit you for you to really take a step back and say, okay, wow, there are some people out there who deal with this their whole lives, never getting to do what they want to do, and learning to live with that, and learning to accept God's role for their lives, and to accept God where you are, and to turn towards Him. I did not turn towards Him. I didn't do my rosary yesterday. I didn't do my chaplet yesterday. I just felt kind of angry and at odds with myself, and I just was eating popcorn and watching Chopped, and just, I don't know, I was in a mood. So this morning I woke up and I was like, okay, no more. No more devil. Not doing that again today. And I read through the first readings for the day, and something struck me, and I wish I remembered what it was, and just told me to do the day better. That even if I felt the same way today, even if I was going to be suffering, even though, yes, it is insanely frustrating when it's 90 degrees outside and everybody's taking walks and everybody's working outside and everybody's playing with their kids, and I am stuck in the house because I'm afraid to inhale any of the white oak out there. It's just poison to me. So, it's just this funny situation we can get into where we think that we deserve a certain thing, or that we're entitled to a certain way of living. And when you get ill, you realize, nope, I'm not entitled to that at all. Maybe I will never get to go outside again. There are situations in life, physically or with illnesses, where your life is forever changed. You will never get to do that X, Y, or Z again, right? Or if you're an elderly person, you might watch your grandkids playing and wish you could run and jump with them, but maybe you can't. And so you have to really step back, or at least I did, and think about, why am I thinking this way? Why do I think I deserve to get to go out with my kids? Or why do you think I'm entitled to get to go out and play with my kids? Why didn't I take opportunities on the days I could go out and play with them to play with them? So 1, don't take a day for granted, because you never know how you're going to feel like tomorrow, right? And 2, just do your best to accept the situation you're in. So that leads me to my homemaking. So I was really frustrated with the house because I had watched a YouTube video and she was talking about how, you know, your home should be this really pleasant place where you want to be in. And yesterday my home was not pleasant. Like, this front room where I school and have like my office, you guys know I struggle with paperwork, I still do. And so things were just chaotic looking to me. And then it was like just everything. There was laundry to be done and there was just all this mess everywhere. And so in the evening, when I finally started feeling better, I ended up just focusing on my bedroom, and I put everything away and I dusted and I did my bathroom and my bedroom, and it felt so good. It felt so good, and it gave me hope that like I can do the rest of the house. And maybe I don't do by category right now because just the way my brain is and energy level and stuff. Maybe I just do room by room. And so then this morning I focused on this front room and I took everything off the bookshelf and I was like, what are we using for homeschool on a daily basis? How can I make those more accessible? And then the things that we don't access as much, those need to go somewhere else, because it's so easy to put things that we barely touch in the prime real estate. And that's not what we want to do. We want to put the things we use every day in the prime real estate. And the things that we use once in a while, they can take a back seat. They can get tucked away or put on a higher shelf or whatever it is. So that was something I thought about with the homemaking thing. But it was interesting because I thought to myself, like, well, I feel really ill right now. Maybe I can't do anything. And then something inside me was like, just take one step forward. Just do one thing and see how you feel. And then maybe do another thing. And so that's what I did. And it worked out. The third thing I want to say is about the kitchen. As a homemaker, guys, I hate the kitchen. And it seems like things are starting to pile up in my kitchen. Like, there's a Domino's game we just bought, and I put that basket in the kitchen, and the basket's helping contain some things, but then I'm really bad about going through baskets. Like, I'll just leave them there forever, and I won't, like, actually go through them and put things away. I literally just want to chuck things. Like this basket, like, I don't even know what's in this basket. I cleaned out my drawers. This is the overflow. There's, like, some tape in here, some other kinds of tape, you know, stapler, a rosary ring, like the most random things. I just need to go in like apparently a random things drawer, right? But I don't have that in this room. So anyway, homemaking is challenging, and I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because, again, I don't think there's a lot of Catholics talking about homemaking in general out there, and I'm about to go listen to a podcast by a Protestant about homemaking because I just need to be fed in this place. I need to be fed in terms of my homemaking journey and being a good wife and being a good mother and accepting God's grace and being in God's mercy and really just doing my vocation for God. And gosh, Protestants are just really good at this. They're just really good at this. They're so affirming. They're so joyful. The one I'm listening to, let's see, I just pulled it up. It was the Simply Joyful podcast with Christy Clover. I found Christy Clover. She has like a way she organizes her homeschool stuff that I don't do anymore. It's called the Crate System. But she has a YouTube video. That's how I found her originally. And then today I just literally typed in homemaking podcast. And I know some of them I stay away from because they're like overly Protestant, like anti-Catholic Protestant. But I don't think she's going to be like that. This is literally like amazing tips to simplify, some kind of amazing tips. So anyway, I'm about to listen to this while I fold laundry and clean my kitchen and, to help you simplify your life. So it's funny, like I can take in so much information, but then do I do it? That's the issue, right? Are you guys one of those people that like take in a lot of information, like you love researching, you love listening to ideas, and like, that's a great idea, but you have a hard time implementing? I remember Shailene Johnson on her podcast, which I can link that down below too, talks about this, how it's like at some point you have to stop absorbing information and just go do it. And that is the hard part. So I would love to know where you guys are on your homemaking journey today. How are you feeling? How are things going for you? Has it been a rough day? Has it been a beautiful day? What have you accomplished? Sorry, my nose is so itchy. If you guys don't know, I just launched an Amazon storefront, so which is really cool. So everything that used to be linked in my description is now in my Amazon storefront. Literally anything that I buy off Amazon, I will have in my store, and I'm putting them in categories. So definitely check out what I'm currently reading, because those are all the books I access either on a daily basis or a almost daily basis, either for reference or like because I'm actually in the middle of reading them. And I read a lot at one time, so that's why there's so many books in there. Then I also have like Catholic favorites. And then I have a bunch of homeschooling books. I have Chloe's First Communion stuff up there if you're curious about like what I bought for her. I have like gift ideas. I have the dresses I bought that I wear to mass. I was gonna do a whole video on that, but I don't know. So you guys let me know if you want like an actual like try on or not. But there's 3 styles, but there's 4 dresses, and then I bought a couple like things to go over them. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now with my Amazon store, but definitely check it out if you're curious about what I have on my shelves. It's mostly books. Anyway, so yeah, so I'll have just different categories on there depending on what you're interested in. And so anyway, that is my Amazon store. So God bless, have a beautiful day. I just wanted to get on here and just kind of chat with you guys for a minute. I know you guys liked the chatty video last time. And again, homemaking struggles, homemaking talks, that's something that I'm really passionate about right now. And my cat is ripping up my curtains literally right now. He just ripped up my curtain. Alright guys. God bless, have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.